Kavitha's letter bomb to her father, former Chief Minister and Chief of BRS, K. Chandrasekhar Rao or KCR, dated 2nd of May, has opened a Pandora's box. Apart from the fact that she alleged that there were many within her own party who were working against her, Kavitha said in no uncertain terms that the letter to her father was leaked with a very sinister intent. Kavitha said, and I am quoting Kavitha here, if the letter written to our party leader has been made public, who is behind it? Need to think about it. KCR is God, but there are demons around KCR. They are causing damage, said Kavitha. Also, in her informal chat with the media last week, the one thing that Kavitha said has created ripples both within her party, the BRS, and also the BJP, and which is there is a plot to merge BRS with BJP, and it's not the first time. This happened while I was in jail, said Kavitha. The BRS and BJP are on opposite poles of the political spectrum, and their meeting seems like a near impossibility, but who knows? Politics makes for strange bedfellows. However, insofar as the BJP is concerned, even as Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy dismissed all such claims of a merger between the BRS and BJP, Union Minister of State for Home Affairs, Bandi Sanjay Kumar, did ratify that there were indeed talks of a merger between the BRS and BJP preceding K. Kavitha's arrest in the Delhi liquor scam, but the BJP had apparently turned down the suggestion. But then, in the eventuality of this happening, BJP strategists are very worried. They feel this may affect their plans for upcoming local body and municipal elections, especially in GHMC ahead of the next assembly elections. Insofar as the BRS is concerned, on the express wishes of KCR, there has been a complete silence on Kavitha's rebellion, and there hasn't been any official response from party supremo K. Chandrasekhar Rao on the merger issue with the BJP. This apparently is making the cadre very anxious, as there is fear if the merger story gains any credence, then the BRS, which is trying to gain some momentum after a drubbing, may be stymied. There could be mass defections ahead of the upcoming urban and local body polls. In what seems like an internal party affair, with Kavitha wanting her pound of what is called the political flesh, seems like she has succeeded in creating many worries for parties across the spectrum. Let's debate. We've got experts joining us to throw some more light on this. Ravula Sridhar Reddy, who's the spokesperson for the BRS, is here, and also Abhishek Jagini, spokesperson for the BJP in Telangana. A very warm welcome to both of you. Abhishek, good to see you after a very, very long time. Thank you so much for joining me on this broadcast, Abhishek. Abhishek, on the one hand, Kishan Reddy has denied it. On the other hand, someone who's very senior and very credible, that is Bandi Sanjay, has said there was a talk of a merger. Throw some light on this before K. Kavitha's arrest, and even as she made a claim that there was an attempt for a merger between the BRS and the BJP. Abhishek.
Subject to correction, Abhishek Jagini is a BJP representative and a leader, but not an official spokesperson, so that there is no miscommunication here. And coming to the question you have put, Ji, the official stand of BJP, as very well articulated by our party president, senior leader and Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy Ji, clearly reinforces our stance that BJP has formally not entertained any discussions. In individual capacity, always leaders meet here and there in some public gathering or private setup. There could have been something, but formally on record, the BJP as a party has not entertained any discussion with either the BRS or Kavitha or any leader for that matter. This is the clear statement the president has given to the media, and this remains our stance, because this is what the BJP officially acknowledges.
Tell me something, that are you completely against it ideologically, or do you think this is an internal party matter of the BRS and therefore the BJP has very little to interfere in this?
Currently, role of Kavitha in BRS is facing a question. Her prospects as a leader, her amicability with their party leadership, maybe her brother or father, there is definitely an internal turmoil and a question of leadership has emerged in the BRS. We see most of the activities are dominated by their working president, KTR, who also gets most of the limelight. So I'm sure Kavitha is eager to get her share of limelight. So we see this only as her remarks to reflect the internal turmoil, the leadership with issues within their party, their
Anxiety.
family
Abhishek,
drama.
but then why is, I've been speaking to a lot of, off the record to a lot of BJP leaders. There is anxiety because you're going for local body, and if this kind of a rumor gains credence, it really impacts your party in a major way. And let me also add, Abhishek, after all, you have a common enemy which you have always said. If BRS is your enemy, so is the Congress party. But the common enemy for both you and BRS happens to be the Congress party. So what is wrong? Politics makes for strange bedfellows, but politics in your party particularly is also about electoral gains. No, Abhishek, you are masters at it of winning elections. But in Telangana, you haven't really been doing nothing much.
Anybody who looks at Telangana closely will refrain from making such hasty comments, because in Lok Sabha elections we have made 50% inways. We have 8 member of parliaments. In the recent MLC elections, we got 2 out of 3. Our vote share has been consistently increasing. And if you also look at the recent organizational activity of the BJP, which it does once in 3 years and once in 6 years majorly, our Sadasyata Parv or membership, which has spiked from 18 lakhs to 42 lakhs. This shows the response the BJP is getting in the grassroots and across, the villages of Telangana. So any comments about BJP's inroads into Telangana would be hasty without looking at the figures.
You say
The
it's
figures
hasty,
are
it's the numbers,
self-explanatory and
Abhishek.
indicative.
After all, numbers speak louder than anything else. I'm sure BRS, which had ruled Telangana for the longest time, got a terrible drubbing when Congress really made the BRS to sit down and think about it, which did not win even a single seat. Abhishek, I also want to ask you about the dichotomy, or rather, you are a representative, you are someone who's speaking on the party's behalf. So tell us, Kishan Reddy ji has said, no way, there is no talk. Fine, I take that because he's senior most. But Bandi Sanjay said, yes, there was talk, even preceding Kavitha's arrest. Then a third one, Raja Singh. Of course, someone may say that he keeps changing, but he said very, very clearly, if we have a package, we will go for it. So let's not, even if you don't want to comment on Raja Singh, I want you to comment on the dichotomy or the kind of difference, the folk tongue between Mr. Bandi Sanjay and the senior leader, Shri Kishan Reddy Garu.
Ultimately, the president of the party takes calls on the activity of the party in consultation with the central leadership. What officially matter, what the plan of action totally depend upon, is the thought process of the leadership. So currently, the leadership has been entrusted with G. Kishan Reddy ji, who is by far the tallest leader of Telangana BJP here. And he has categorically, without mincing words, he has made it very clear. So to avoid confusion, even I would like to just repeat his words that no discussion of any merger or alliance has been entertained with the BJP, and this remains the official party line. So any discussion by anybody will only be trying to create further confusion what Kavitha was intending to invoke in the political landscape of Telangana. In the current political landscape of Telangana, Kavitha,
All right.
I'm not sure on whose behalf she is doing this drama, whether it's a family drama or her individual personal pursuit to emerge as a competent
All
to her
right,
brother.
Abhishek, yeah.
Or
Abhishek, I also want to ask you, I'm sorry to interject, my apologies to you, Abhishek, but I want to ask you something. That why is it, this is an internal, you said drama, I do not know at whose behest, point taken. But why doesn't the BJP come out in the open and make an official statement, considering you're going for local body elections, and also there are, yours is a national party, that there is no truck with the BRS. There is confusion because there is individual comments, maybe like I just said, Bandi Sanjay Garu said, there was talk. Now, Kishan Reddy Garu has said there was no talk. Why doesn't the BJP come out in the open and put a stop to the Kavitha chapter completely?
BJP, in form of its most legitimate, most empowered individual to talk about the party, is the party president. What more do we expect? Definitely, I will take your suggestion to his notice that the media feels that we need to be more vocal.
Yeah.
Definitely, I will request him that we once more, he or his representatives, anybody, that speak once again about this statement, and to alleviate the people of any confusion that might have been caused intentionally or unintentionally by the controversial remarks of Kavitha.
Right. Also, Abhishek, I want to ask you that today, if you look at the BJP in Telangana, what do you think is your greatest, biggest challenge? The BRS cannot be because it's been wiped off. But not to forget that they ruled for, a longest time. I mean, they were the ones who are credited today. By the way, congratulations, Telangana Formation Day to all of you, to the people of Telangana. My best wishes. But also, BRS takes credit for forming Telangana with the long struggle that they did. But today, if you look at the BJP, who do you think is a bigger challenger for you? Is it the Congress party, which is going great guns apparently with all its guarantee schemes and the leadership of Revant Reddy, or you think it is still the BRS which gives you a huge, huge challenge? After all, let's not forget Itala Rajender went from the BRS to the BJP, Abhishek Jagini.
Both have equally have done damage to Telangana. One, we need to understand the depth into the BRS party has pushed the state of Telangana into. Fortunately or unfortunately, they maintained a little balance, a sense of balance by investing in the infrastructure partly. Again, there is a question and it leads to separate discussion of the corruption and the high stakes involved in it. Whereas the Congress party today is in a state where the CM himself claims that he has no money, you cut him into pieces, you do whatever. So this shows their helplessness despite coming to a power, riding on the wave of anti-incumbency and making charges of corruption against KCR and BRS.
Okay.
He himself is in a helpless position. So it is a moral responsibility on the BJP, whether we are fighting the BRS or Congress. What lies on the BJP is a moral responsibility.
Yeah, you made the point.
Good governance in Telangana.
Very, very well said. Srinivas Bachugupta, senior BRS leader, is also joining us instead of the earlier leader who had to go away. Srinivas Bachugupta, thank you so much for joining us on this. This whole merger news, it's opened a Pandora's box, Srinivas Garu. There is no official confirmation from KCR. KTR is traveling. There doesn't seem to be it. Apparently, the BRS cadre is also very, very worried. They say that if this has credence, if this is the rumor which is going around, it's going to impact the BRS very badly. There'll be mass defections. We saw the kind of defections which happened during the assembly election from there to the Congress. Apart from that, you have to face the local body elections. Why is this rumor not quelled, Srinivas Garu?
Very good afternoon, and my best wishes to all the Telanganatis on the Formation Day.
Thank you, sir.
And definitely, as you said, it affects BRS party. But frankly, even BJP, as you said, our working president, Mr. KTR, is in US. And whatever the rumor is going on about the merging the BJP and BRS, we don't have any such kind of information or any kind of things have done like merging. As you know, the BRS is having a 60 lakhs activist membership, and a recent Warangal meeting has given to the people what is the affection towards the people on BRS. BRS is only the next alternate to the Telangana state, which is going to come to the power. Even in coming short general elections.
Garu, yeah, all that. Srinivas Garu, you joined late. I'm sorry that you joined late. I have very less time. Sir, the rumor of BJP merging with BRS, which is started by Kavitha Garu, still part of your party, is creating a whole lot of a problem. Why is no one denying it? Abhishek here representing the BJP said very clearly, no merger. Whereas Bandi Sanjay says there was talk of a merger. Now Kavitha Garu has said there was talk of a merger. Why is it?
Let me tell you one thing.
Right.
Mr. Kishan Reddy condemned BJP state president Kishan Reddy condemned the statement.
Yes.
And our senior leader Boinpalli Vinod Garu is also condemned this statement. And he told to the media that we are going to speak soon with Mrs. Kavitha, and we solve this issue.
But do you think it's creating problems, Srinivas Garu? Don't you think it's
Of course,
creating?
of course,
Yeah,
of course,
tell me
sir.
how.
It
how
will create. It will definitely.
it is.
It
No,
will
it
affect
is.
the.
The
It will
caller
affect
is
the
very anxious, sir.
people of the party and
Huh.
people of Telangana will be in confusion. No doubt about it.
Yes, they are saying we do not know what to do. Are we going to merge with that greater
No,
Hyderabad? The
but
elections are
it
on.
is very clear. Everybody can predict and everybody can assume that no such kind of things will happen. BRS is a big party. BRS is a South India's which is opposed the Modi's the only party which opposes the Bharatiya Janata Party, right? And the BRS is a party which fight for the formation of Telangana. BRS is the party which survived in the power for a period of more than around a decade of time. So BRS is not going to merge in any
Logically, you
party.
can adjust with the BJP. Abhishek is here. I have 2 minutes left. Then I'll go to
That
Abhishek.
that
Is there
nobody
any
knows.
chance? Is there any chance? Can you coexist
no.
politically? Because you've been enemies, sworn enemies.
No. Presently, we don't have any such kind of things. Even BJP is condemned. BJP is told very clearly that near future, no
Sir,
kind of
why are you talking about
merging
the
or no
BJP, sir?
kind
You
of
talk
any
about the
adjustment,
BRS, no, Srinivas
political
Garu.
adjustment.
You
Right
sound
now,
like
we
you're
don't have any
speaking on
political
behalf
adjustment.
of the BJP. There is no political adjustment, he says. But Srinivas Garu, you're sounding like a BJP representative here, less a BRS
We don't.
representative. You said, can you
we don't.
adjust? Yes or no? Is it
It's
possible
very
if I
clear.
ask, sir, if I ask DMK today, will you adjust with BJP? Their answer will be no. Before I even finish that question,
No.
what is your answer?
We don't have any. We are not going to adjust with anybody in future also. It has given the statement by Mr. Harish Rao Garu.
Right. Abhishek, your last words on this, that if for electoral gains, there is a merger which happens, what is your opinion on this? I mean, if every senior sits across table, and I'm coming with you with a lot of credible information, what is your final comment on this, that if it is for the greater good of Telangana on such an auspicious day, what will you say?
On such an auspicious day, we would like to reinstate only that we are very confident given the past track record of BJP, the gains we are getting, and the trust, it is the blessing of the people of Telangana that we have been generously bestowed with. That is giving me this confidence to speak to you, and the numbers are my evidence that we are very sincerely working, because we are aghasted by the drawback Telangana is facing in the last 11 years since its formation. The amount of potential we have, it is a moral responsibility on the BJP to deliver good governance and the most needed infrastructure and welfare to the people of Telangana. We are eagerly waiting to get the opportunity to deliver this public good to the people of good governance, and we are striving hard to that.
All right. I mean, both the representatives of BJP and BRS have denied, said there is not going to be any merger. But why do I feel that we have to wait till Thursday before we get to know what is what?